Okay, so we're back trying to look for Griffs. A Griffs or a Burr. That's kind of the goal right now. A lot has changed in the last weeks where I haven't streamed. I mean, I've opted not to stream the last few weeks because there's a couple of reasons why, actually. There we go, that's better. So there's a couple of reasons why I chose not to stream. One, I wanted to actually focus on playing. And the second one is that... Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to focus on playing. The second is that I just didn't have much time to do that. Yeah, you know, life ramping up and whatnot. I got a chance to have a little bit of fun. Ooh, that might be a bit too loud. I got a chance to have a bit of fun. But of course, eventually I have to get back to the things that I am expected to do. So it was a fun distraction. Or it was a fun distraction from life, but obviously there are other things that I have to do at this point. I think I played non-stop the first few days. Oh, and here's another issue too. When I stream, I lag like shit, but why is it so fucking laggy? Okay. Anyway, yeah, I mean, when I started up on the slash reset, I allocated myself some time for that, but at this point, we're well past that now, so, I mean, gonna get back to things. Alright, so this is my starting run for the day. It's not very quick at all. I'll probably speed things up as I get back in the groove. Usually my first runs of the day are really slow, because I have to get myself... well acquainted, I guess, with the, you know, the usual routine of casting spells in rotation. Okay, so after this run, I'm actually also going to show my gear. I don't think that... maybe I should just wait for people to even be here. I don't even think anyone's here. Because the thing is... you know what? No, you know what? I'm not going to pick up these piece of shit gems. Wasting my time. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. They're all dead. Easy. I was considering maybe, like, farming gem. There he is. Hello. Hello, enjoy it. Yep, here I am. And I'm doing my thing. Looking for my, I want my purple box. Well, not just any purple box. I've already gotten low and ohm for my runs. Not from chaos. I got an ohm from... Okay, so this is where I'm at. I got an ohm from Chaos Sanctuary after like a day of farming it, but I'm really looking for like something big, Jaw or Burr. Or maybe a Griffs. Like, I really want that Griffs at this point, because, like, everyone's way ahead of me in this ladder. I feel like there's some people who are still poorer than me, who, despite having played for maybe longer than I have, but I'd still say that, like, there's a lot of other people out there who are in a much better shape, I would say. Yeah, alright, first run, that was really shitty. Looks like I cleared it in... about 4 minutes, so... Yeah, next run we'll hopefully improve that. But yeah, at this point I think I'm going to show a bit of my gear, just to give you a good feel for where I'm at. How are you doing, by the way, Maverick? Okay, so I got jack shit off it. And yeah, so here's another thing. I really had to pay a lot of gold, because the repair costs were, yeah, I had to farm gold. I spent like an hour or two just doing non-stop farming of gold in Chaos, selling random armors that I picked up along the way. And then at the same time, I also had asked people. I was offering an ist. I had offered an ist to people for 4 million gold, and no one was willing to take that trade. So that was a bit of a disappointment. But anyway, there is also this. I got a D-web. After farming for a couple of days, I had enough. Well, I mean, it wasn't just chaos, but I also did like D-key runs and whatnot. I had enough to get myself a D-web and a bramble. So yeah, these two give me a lot of leeway, faster hit recovery, and plus 43% poison skill damage. So I'm going in there, and my poison novas are doing in excess of 10,000 damage, not even factoring in resistances, which go closer towards 0. And it turns out that poison resistance also affects how long you are poisoned for. So they actually don't take just double damage, but the poison lasts for even longer than you might expect. Anyway, your Gucci rolled a 664 CTA like 10 minutes ago. Okay, I don't even know what to say. That's pretty insane. Good job, dude. Okay, I don't quite know why I can't get myself out of here, but sure. These feel like sluggish runs, but hey, at least I'm killing them. You know what? Let's keep it clean. There we go. Oh, look, a Shaco. I also learned from one of the threads I was reading recently that apparently clearing Diablo, or clearing the elite packs that spawn off of the seals, don't actually have a chance to drop a Griffins. So doing those was a complete waste of time, or just doing them is a complete waste of time for me. Which is sad, really. I was hoping for like an unearthed wand, or yeah, I don't know. The seal bosses them can't, but their minions can? Yeah, that's true, that's true. I mean, I guess, yeah, well, sorry, the elite monsters that spawn from the seals, like the bosses themselves cannot, but the minions can, I think. But what I meant was, like, I spent time trying to farm Diablo in hopes that he might actually drop a Griffs, because hey, he's a boss, right? So he should be able to drop okay, well, that's the emptiest bottom right side I've ever seen. He should be able to drop a Griffs because he's level 94, but apparently he uses special drop tables, which I did not know. Okay, so let's just reorganize this. So, I mean, this was like I'm getting a bit faster at it. It was a 2-minute run as opposed to 3. Of course, it's not factoring in the selling items and repairing my teleport staff costs. Yeah, I really wish I had known that. Okay, so this is missing FRW, or this may have been worthwhile keeping anyway. Yeah, this is pretty shit. I'll keep it though, just in case some low level, some lowbie wants it. Yes, yeah. Alright, I'm not gonna waste my time killing Diablo. Like, I actually don't know what Diablo can drop that's remotely worthwhile. That's kind of what I'm curious about. Okay, so try this again. I'm gonna aim for the thing is I'm lagging too. That's the other issue I have. The keys, all of them. Interesting. Honestly, I might even be farming keys right now. Oh hey, look, another IO rune. Because the thing is, I want to farm keys, but at this point, Swisher had told me that the prices of them have gone down from. Oh look, a Demon Hide sash. Might as well sell that, unless somebody else wants it. Because the thing is, like, oh, Trellised armor, ethereal. Yeah, like, the thing is, I enjoy farming chaos the most by far, but I mean, like, unless like keys are actually worth something. Like, if they're worth their usual price of Gull or Vex, then I'm not gonna farm them, because, like, I feel like I get better returns out of farming Chaos and crossing my fingers that I actually get a D-Web or like a Death's Fathom or some other orange box or some other purple box. But, okay, this was a really bad idea. I should not have teleported myself in the middle of all of them, but whatever. I'm not in danger of dying nearly so much as I don't want to... Oh, okay, that I was in danger of dying on. I don't want to have to deal with repair costs on my Bramble. Because I stuffed it in a Superior Worm High, it costed a fuck ton to repair. Okay. Switch says he's paying 18 per... Yeah, well... Okay, look, Maverick, T-keys are out of the question. I am not farming fucking T-keys on this Necro. That just, no. Get that idea out of your head. It's just not gonna happen. I don't want to farm fucking T-keys on my Necro who doesn't even have an Enigma. If I have an Enigma, I can farm whatever the fuck I want. But if I don't have an Enigma, then like there's no reason for me to even try. There you go. 2.5 minute run. Getting slightly better, I guess. If you can run Chaos or Countess in like 45 seconds, you can get... That's the problem. I can't run Countess in 45 seconds. Even if I had a Sork, I can't. It takes 45 seconds just to maybe teleport to like the Forgotten Tower, honestly. I don't know, dude. Those runs are not worth it. I've said it time and time again. And of course, T-keys are in high demand, I'm sure, because no one... Like, I farmed D-keys to the point where I think the two people who really wanted those D-keys, these two people being Swisher and Mike Mason, they're... Well, okay, maybe Mike doesn't actually have that many D-keys, I'm not sure. But, like... I feel like there's a lot more D-keys floating around than T-keys, and, well... I don't know if anybody out there even farm. I've never heard anybody who's got up and said, yeah, my preferred place to farm is Countess. Like, everyone knows that Countess doesn't drop anything fucking useful beyond those T-keys and maybe some mid-level runes. Like, yeah, she can drop Ist and Mal, but like, you know, I'll bet you, like, the thing is, like, Chaos, give it a couple runs. Honestly, give it a couple runs. It will drop you something better than an Ist or a Mal. Like, yeah, Ists and Mals are common. Like, I don't want to call them common, but they're like, they're not. You know, I can usually get about an Ist or a Mal per day from Chaos. That's why I'm so liberal on trying to spend Ists and Mals for gold, because it's like, okay, yeah, I've got Ist and Mal, or yeah, I can get these off of Chaos, and what I value most right now is actually enjoying myself rather than actually spending time fucking farming gold and shit. But anyway, I digress. The point is, farming Countess gets you fucking nothing. Yeah, Countess is trash to farm, and that's why no one fucking farms Countess. Like, if I'm being honest right now... T-keys should be... Well... Yeah, Ohm for 18 sounds about right for T-keys. That's right. Like... T-keys are not the hardest thing to farm, they're the most boring thing, and the most, no one really wants to farm T-keys. There should be a market for people who specifically want to go in and farm Countess, like, non-stop, because, you know what, like, props to those guys. It's, ugh. Actually, let me try to, I want to actually time how long it takes without the, teleport, or without the selling of my gold to clear out the Chaos Sanctuary. That's a lot of you know, okay, you know what? I take it back. I'm actually gonna farm these. There's like 5 mobs that I just walked by. I might as well just go and deal with them, actually. Yeah, look how quickly these guys die, though. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not actually corpse exploding, and I mean, my Merc keeps blowing up the bodies with Holy Freeze, but whatever. Okay, so... Oh, IO staff. Nice. I'm honestly so glad that I built this bow barb, though. This bow barb allows me to do just about anything I want to in this game at this point, which is nice. Okay, you know what? Oh! Oh, that's nice. Oh, hold on, I'll keep that one. Okay, so that's complete shit. Let's keep this. Okay. 14 all resistances. I'll take that. I'm sure my... Like, I wouldn't put it on my... I wouldn't put it on my Necro just because he's kind of close to maxed out on resistances anyway, and, You found my D-Web? I didn't find it, I bought it. And I actually bought it for what I consider a fairly cheap price. At the time I was purchasing the D-Web, I had up to 5.5 available to me. Oh, Skullcap. Hey, anyone want a free Tarnhelm? Free Tarnhelm, actually. Whoops. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so I didn't actually find the D-Web, I actually paid for it. So that was really good. Yeah, somebody out there was like, hey, yeah, I'm selling a 140, it was a 141 D-Web, so it's a pretty low D-Web, but at this point, like, I'm down to take any D-Web, dude. Like, I don't care that it's a 141, I care that it's a starting point to try and get my Enigma, because the Enigma right now is the single biggest upgrade that I could possibly ask for. Like, bigger than this D, like, maybe, I'm not sure if this would be bigger than the D-Web. I guess it would be, because the thing with Enigma is it offers three things behind it, right? It offers faster run walk, it offers teleport, which prevents, by the way, me from having to go to the shop, and that takes a while. That has an upkeep cost in terms of time. Like, I have to spend about 20 seconds a run running over to Halbu and actually repairing my thing. Open weave boots. Let's take that and let's see what it is. Probably something Garbo. Okay, it's Garbo, of course. Yeah, it's exactly. That's the thing. It's still a very powerful weapon, and like I said, I had 5.5 available to me, and I actually at the time was quite willing to spend more if I needed to, but people let that D-Web go at 4, and I was actually pleasantly surprised because I had gotten it so cheap. I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna use the rest of my currency and build a Bramble, because that was the next part of my build. Yeah, so like I was saying, I wanted to try Bramble. It was another part of my build. Okay, so yeah, it was another part of my build that I wanted to try, and also it gives a lot of damage. It gives faster hit recovery. It gives poison damage. That's the big thing, by the way. 43% poison damage is not a joke. Yeah, that's basically it. Like, Bramble is really, really good. Like, it's not going to be as good as Enigma. Like, yeah, sure, Bramble does more damage. It gives more resistances. If you don't count physical resist, I guess. But what Bramble lacks is, of course, Enigma's teleport. Nothing beats that. Bramble is really, really strong. Yeah, exactly. And teleport alone makes D-Web, or no, makes Enigma worth it, I'd say. Because yeah, in order to speed up my runs to be the fastest that they could possibly be, I need to stop having to go to Halbu every run and repair my shit. That takes like 15 seconds. And yeah, I could go Orts and chip gems, but like, They're a pain in the like they're even worse at this point. Previously, I would actually ask people to farm orts and chip gems for me, but at this point, it's not beneficial over gold, I'd say, because I actually have to move the teleport staff into my stash, into my cube specifically. I had to move it into my cube, and then I have to throw the ort rune in there and then the chip gem in there, and that entire process is actually really slow. It doesn't show on the ground. All right. Nice. Oh, that reminds me. It's ooh, Archon Blade. Except once again, I need to less time trying to pick some of this shit up and more time actually novaing. Yeah, next run I'm probably going to see how long it takes just for the... I'm going to ignore whatever elite packs I run into in the River of Flame and just see how long it takes for the Chaos Sanctuary alone. But it's actually laggy. It's actually laggy compared to... Oh, I'm not talking about ping, by the way. I'm talking about, like, my frames per second is like 20. It says... Yeah, there you go. 18. It specifically says that. It said 24 to start, but, like... When I play alone, when I'm not streaming, it's a lot better. That's another reason why I'm very iffy to stream. But actually, you know what? Let's see here. Druid? Actually, that's not too bad. That is not bad, except the problem is no one plays a fucking Druid. Whatever, I can throw that onto like a side... I could throw that on like a side mule or something. What's irritating too is it's like you might think, oh, maybe it's the new map hack and action. No, it's not the fucking new map hack because I haven't even upgraded yet. And oh, hey, look, my ping is 391. It's really starting to piss me off. Okay, let's see what I can do. Okay. Whoa, okay. Sure, that's nice. I take it back. There's no way I can try to do like a max speed run if I'm lagging like shit like this. Oh, cool. And I didn't get my bow either. Okay. Well, maybe I'll abandon ship on this run. I want to clear out these at least. I mean, here's the thing. I could do Chaos Sanctuary even without the bow, but like obviously there's really no reason to. Some sort of Sorkami? What kind of Sorkami? Alright, let's try this again. I'm actually a wee bit pissed off about this. Like, my internet is basically being a hoe. Okay. Try this one more time. Okay. Hold on. What the fuck? Well, I mean, the thing is, NMEC, I wouldn't be complaining about my ping if this was how it usually was. But what I'm saying is that when I fucking stream, this shit happens. When I'm not streaming, my ping's a-okay. I can, like, it's fucking 100 ping, and the gameplay is optimal. Like, yeah, good for you. Your ping is 300, which is way worse. I get that. You've beaten me that contest. But that's not to say, like, oh shit, well, let's have an EP contest on how fucking laggy we have it. It's just that, yeah, I can't... It's... And here's the other thing, too. I'm complaining about two things. One, I lag when I stream, And 2, my ping is inconsistent right now. I'm complaining that it's not what it's usually supposed to be. Which kind of bothers me. It's like, okay, well, in your case, you're actually used to it being fucking 300, so you know what to expect. In my case, I'm like, alright, I'm going in and expecting, alright, my ping's gonna be like, you know, 50 to 100, and then for some reason today it's 100, which strikes me as unusual. That's kind of the point. But anyway, let's see. Mantled. Yeah, okay, guessed it. And then beyond the ping, whatever, there's also frame rate drop. That's kind of the thing that also bothers me right now. Like, all right, that's it, guys. I'm out. Fuck that.
I like how you do it, baby, but I can really show you how to move it, baby. Sweat dripping off your body real hot in the party. Here I come, we about to make you lose it, baby. Go. See, I like how you do it, baby, but I can really show you how to move it, baby. Sweat dripping off your body real hot in the party. Here I come, we about to make you lose it, baby. Go. Go.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you for the stream. I'm peacing the fuck out. Alright, alright. Okay, guys. Okay, hold up. Okay, 2 things. First of all, I'm gonna address NMAX. So, no, I know 100. Okay, so, for the record, double telling is why I don't care about FCR. I have 20 FCR because I know that I'll just double tally for anything beyond 20 FCR anyway. So, I've actually geared myself up to avoid that situation. But you know what? Okay. Okay, this is it. This is it. Okay, so I didn't sound excited at first, but no, dude, I'm so fucking done. This is... Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Like, this is probably gonna be like a fucking shitter D-web, but I'm gonna be hopeful and guess 246. You guys ready? You guys ready? You guys ready? Oh. This is it. This is it, guys. This is it. Yeah, Unique Ring was a fucking mantled though, but anyway. Fuck. Oh. So close, guys. So close. Ah, I can't believe it. Imagine if it were a 2. Like that. Like if it were a 2, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'd say after that. Like I don't think I'd sell the D-Web. I'd sell my other D-Web, but I wouldn't sell the... I'd just fucking use it. Like fuck that. Fucking 2 and 50. Oh, man. I'm actually a little bit bummered. So close, man. So fucking close. It was 50-50 on that roll. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, this is good. This is really, really nice. Oh, man. I had in reverse. I guess 240. Oh. Well, I just... wow. Well, there you go. It's a bummer. Wrong person, enjoy it. I don't need a 40 geeds. I'm good. Well, okay, like I have a 39 geeds, so I guess I could use it, but whatever. I'm not gonna waste time trying to, you know, switch it over for 1 MF. But I'm happy now. I mean, at this point I could probably resell my, I could probably... Okay, I have two choices. I can either sell the, the 2 and 50 or the 2 and 41 with the facet stuck in it. So I'm not actually sure which I should do, or what I should do in this situation. Man, that was insane, man. Got a fucking D-web on run 3 too. Man, I've been farming all ladder, no orange boxes, and only 1 low and one ohm. And then finally this shit drops. Malfertel Helm, V-Gaze, Crown of Thieves. You know, honestly, I would give it to Laws if I weren't lagging like complete ass right now. Like, look at this fucking frame rate drop. Like, why am I on 18 frames per second? You know what, I'm gonna restart Diablo. Maybe that might fix the problem. Spend it on my Necro. Huh. Dude, I have my own to spend it on. Shit, dude. I'm pissed fucking broke this ladder. Got a COA. I think it means COT, but... I'm using the, it says right here, it's the BH map pack. And the weird thing, okay, so if I use the it does, should be map pack then. Yeah, it's probably the map pack, but like I don't know. It really bothers me. The SOJ ever from Countess. Wow. Well, there you go. I can't even properly click on this shit. Oh, Tiara. Alright, let's go see what that FRW. Wow, okay, so give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna actually just close this and I'm gonna restart it after I repair my charges. 469. See, this is what I mean. My internet is not geared to handle this today. I'm not sure why. That's kind of weird. Like my internet's been really funky recently. This is the thing. Like, once again, I'm not complaining that my internet is shit or that my connection to the game is shit. I'm normally used to how it normally is, but I'm saying that, like, this isn't what it's supposed to be, or this isn't what it usually is like, and I'm wondering why that is. Like, even when I'm streaming, it's not usually this bad, or, yeah, it's nowhere near this bad, at least. Did I try the new map pack with HD? Let's see, oh yeah, okay, so this is not, no, I haven't yet. I'm lazy, but also I don't really want to. I don't want to because, like, you can actually farcast, from my understanding, with that new HD mod. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter so much because I'm using my Necro. But it gives you a field of vision that isn't aligned with the original game, so it kind of bothers me. It doesn't feel right to use it. Map pack I can live with because, yeah, I can live with map pack. I'm not nearly as liberal. Okay, hold on a sec. Not nearly as liberal with the map pack, or with the new map pack, and the increased field of view on that. Oh man, fucking hell though, D-Web! Can't believe it. I shouldn't be complaining that I got a D-Web, but I'm actually complaining that I got a fucking D-Web because I hate my life. Fucking hell. Like, okay. Okay, no, something is definitely wrong here. Wait! No, I thought it was... hold on. Hold on, I thought it was me, but it might not actually be my connection. It might not actually be my internet. It might actually be the server. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. I don't, like... There's something not right here. Either my internet is being... Either my internet is being a bitch, or slash servers are being a bitch. I'm not sure which it is in this case. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's Slash's servers. That doesn't look legit. Okay, yeah, something's wrong here. Something's very wrong. Anybody else playing right now who could tell me whether or not they're encountering the same thing I am? Because yeah, this is not normal. I was like geared up to go and like fucking reset my net and shit because like I was even playing like a bit of okay. Playing a bit of Dota 1 and like the other night, and it was really laggy. Or rather, I had to DC it a couple times, and I'm pretty sure that was my net, but I don't know this time if it is my net or not. Just started, well, you know, okay, thank you. Yeah, pretty fucking hyped for that D-Web, yo. I mean... my main... Okay, so regret isn't the right word for it, but I'm actually mildly disappointed that it wasn't, you know, that it didn't have 2 to all, but the other thing with that D-Web, the other thing about that D-Web drop is that it's been so long into the ladder that I can't even muster the excitement for it. Normally I'd be shouting, I'd be fucking screaming. If you've ever seen DJ Waters in action, yeah, my reaction would probably be something more like his. Like, I'd be super fucking hyped for D-Web. And I am hyped for it, I'm just not showing it in my voice. Like, I just woke up not very long ago, and like fucking hell, I've been waiting all ladder for this fucking D-Web. Are unfucking believable. Oh yeah. Oh yes. It's actually not bad. Actually, no, the chances are a thing. And Mage Fists. Okay, this is kind of dog shit. This is pretty dog shit. Never found one. Somebody just botnet and slash. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, like, honestly, D-Web is one of the items I've never gotten either. Like, to drop, I mean. This is my first ladder actually playing a Poison Mancer. I've never played Poison Mancer all my years of playing Diablo 2. And this is my first time getting a D-Web. So I'm pretty happy. Seal glitch is garbage. I'm actually pretty happy. Like, I'm competing with Sorks at this point with a fucking Nadge's staff. Like, you have Sorks who are fucking seal glitching in minute 30, and here I am doing almost full clears of Chaos in roughly that time. And the big difference there is that by actually doing a full clear of Chaos with this Poison Mancer, I can actually get Griff drops, but then when they... Actually, I think that's how it works. I could be wrong. But I don't think that they can pop... can they pop uniques and shit? Well, either way, even if they can pop uniques, they don't get the MF percentage of the person who's using them. And I think that, like, the unique monsters that die to that only drop monsters, or items as if they were regular monsters, So by my understanding, like, this is actually really nice. They just pop them at 0 MF. Okay, well, thanks. There you go. So... But yeah, like, I've never found a D-Web. This is my first ever D-Web. And it honestly would have been so... Well, you know what? I'm gonna stop complaining about the fact that it didn't roll fucking 2 and 50. Oh shit. But yeah, I found a Griffs though. 2 ladders ago I found a Griffs, so that was really nice. Now at this point I'm just trying to figure out how to get myself to that point. Yeah, okay. So 2 minutes. Oh yeah, right. I totally forgot that I need to repair my shit though. That's the catch. Going for runes, you should just be doing cows. What the fuck is this remix? Non-form Countess runs. Gull ist and a Pecomb. Ha. Alright, so, I mean, I think this is just a really nice thing, though, about having found that D-Web. Honestly, this ladder, I had 2 goals, or 2 big goals. Like, I was thinking to myself the other day, like, okay, well, I want to have, like, an end goal for this ladder, apart from just an Enigma. And what I settled for is I want 1 purple box drop of either a burr or a jaw. Preferably a burr, of course. Or I want an orange box drop. And I want an orange box drop. And an orange box drop that isn't a COA, I should clarify. And yeah, this drop that I just got, D-Web 150, is... Like, I'm pretty pumped for it. Like, I might actually just hold on to it, because it's a 150, like, I could trade it. Okay, you know what? I don't know how I'm taking hits, but... It doesn't really need to get fucking vacked. Apparently, Jaw's going for 7 or 8. That I'm honestly not surprised. Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. Like, you have like 30 people farming fucking LK. Like, yeah, where's everyone at the Jaws? I guess you could cube them up, but... Okay, cool. I don't have a Thull. Oh, somebody's using my Chantress. Ain't that interesting. I'll wait until if somebody says something, or if somebody doesn't say something, then maybe I'll give it, but... Yeah, Jaw going for... Yeah, I don't know. I think it will go back down, though. I feel like there's going to be a point in time where they'll just really start dropping those Jaws. Although, the thing I find kind of odd is that Jaw's needed for Enigma, and yes, it's also needed for Last Wish, but no one's going to build a fucking Last Wish. So, for it to go for 7 to 8, but Enigma to only be worth, like, 10 to 11, or 10 to 11, I find that a little bit odd. That's a little bit strange, but I guess it's what people are willing to pay. So people want to, I guess, build their own Enigmas. That's some of the value of it, and they want to choose what they build it in. In my case, I already, I think it was it T? Somebody had donated me, or no, he didn't donate it to me. Somebody was willing to donate to me a Mage Plate, Superior 15 ED Mage Plate for free. Yeah, apparently because I've actually been helping people out and whatnot, so that was really nice, but... I actually threw him a gull for it because that was all I had at the time, as far as low runes are concerned. But like... Oh yeah, I thought it was just me, but I guess it's not. I'm not the only one. I'm really sorry, by the way, guys. I may actually, because of this lag, I may consider, I may actually consider playing some Dota 1 until the servers get restarted, because this is kind of like, oh, there's another lag ping spike. Okay. He's fucked. That should kill him. Anyway, yeah, the mage plate. So, yeah, somebody said, hey, I was saying that I was in search of a superior 1580 mage plate, 3 sockets, or I think it was no sockets. But I mean, as we all know, if we just go Larzuk it, then he gets 3. So, you know what? Sure. So I threw him a gull for it. I'm getting my Enigma ready, basically, or getting the base for my Enigma. And yeah, he was willing to give it to me for free, it turns out. And then eventually he just gave me an ist for it, or he gave me an ist in return, because he's like, yo, I feel bad. And then I was like, okay, I'll take the ist, but I only did so because I wanted to buy gold, and I didn't have an ist, and I was sure as shit wasn't going to give a fucking gull for 4 million gold. That's just, I think that's just ludicrous, but... Weird, I'm not getting any spikes. Okay, well, that is a little bit bizarre. Yeah, because if I'm to guess right now, the people who are watching my stream are probably not, you guys probably can't even feel lag from watching my stream. If my net connection was actually lagging, you guys would not be able to see my screen properly right now. But from the sounds of things, my screen is a-okay. That was me. Okay. Well, are you getting any lag, NMEC? Ah, now it's really starting to sing. I just got a fucking D-web, motherfucker. Yeah, fucking D-web, bitch. Yeah. But, yeah, now the next thing on the list is to try and get a purple box, so that's kind of what I'm gunning for. And this is, by the way, why I spent so much gold on that fucking, the 4 million, or so much, an ist. I paid so high for 4 million gold. And it's funny because somebody else is looking for gold too. Somebody was willing to spend, like, mallet 4 mil, and I'm like, lol, I paid ist for mine. Still muling. There I didn't notice any extra lags. Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm still gunning for that, and like yeah. So basically, gold. I think that the gold is worth it. Honestly, I like farming chaos. Chaos has never let me down in a ladder. Like, eventually, I pretty much. Well, and the gift just keeps on giving. I actually am curious about something though. If I do this. Alright, so... it's funny because I was considering opening up a couple of extra screens just so that in case of a declone walk, I actually felt it coming. But I didn't bother to do anything about it. Alright, so... Yeah, everyone wants a fucking warning and shit. Typical, okay. Me being one of these people, of course. Okay. Okay. Let's just back up here. I'm muling a norm game. Yeah, I know that feel, dude. See? And everyone's a little bit bummered, I'd say, from that. Although, you know what? I actually want to check this out. I'm impressed. Oh, look at this shit. You know what? Let me just do that. I'm curious to see if this will work. Like, here, I gotta Nova him so he doesn't regen and shit. Huh. Wow, would you look at that? Ember can actually fucking solo Diablo with a bit of Nova. This is, by the way, what I wanted to try previously. I wanted to see if you could actually take on fucking Diablo like this. And it turns out, I guess you can. You can actually take on Diablo with a Merc and fucking Poison Mancer. So that's, well, there you have it. Wow, I guess I didn't even need to bring in my Smiter for that. Okay, but I do need to bring in somebody to clean out the, I do need to bring in somebody to actually grab that Annie. And I actually have just the, my Bobarb can do the trick. I guess people do need help with clone. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go help him out after I get my small charm. What was it? What was it? I'm gonna actually ID it on this character, I guess. Unless the game drops. If the game drops, I'll be sad, but... Okay. And I'm gonna guess 13, 16, 7. Oh! The day just gets better and better. Oh, fuck me, man. Wow, okay. Well, that's a thing. I don't even know. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Don't stop. Yeah, I'm fucking hell. Okay, so where are these guys? Hey, you need help? GG Annie, grats. Yeah, thank you. Like, bloody hell, man. Yo, fuck. That's 2019-9. Yeah, okay. So basically the rest of this week's gonna be, you gave to indoor. Okay, so... So basically today I shouldn't stop playing, more or less is what that means, because if I stop playing... Oh, sorry, no. What this means is that the rest of my week is gonna be shit. That's nice to know. Now, this is your day. Yeah, dude. Stony, Mav 11, 1, I'm gonna let them do their thing. You know... Yeah, let me ask this. I wasn't looking to go farm clones and shit, but hey, you know what? COD 3... Oh, no, I see. Code 3. Okay, if you'd give me the right... Okay, USP-1. There you go. There, that's nice. I'm pretty proud of this. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna spawn in Stony just in case he can't for some reason. He's Stony Field. Okay, well there you go. Alright. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm lazy. Well, at least he knows where D-Clone is, so that's good. Alright, check this shit out. Oh wow, actually I should not stand in the way of that lightning hose. Yep. Nope. Let's just get that amp on him, or that life tap. Is my Merc actually dying this time? I guess he might be. Is he even hitting him? Can't tell if he's hitting him. Or my Merc. Oh, okay. I'm gonna pop a full rejuve for... Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, well that was easy. I'm really liking this. I love my Poison Mancer. Look at that. Look at that. Don't worry, great idiot. That wasn't my Necro. That was the other guy. Okay. Good luck. Don't worry, no problem. What was the roll? I'm gonna ask that, and then I'm gonna hop on over to code 3, I guess, or cod 3. Yep. Okay. Okay, 14-12. Okay, so basically I give other people shit luck. I sap it from them. Because I'm fucking awesome like that. Alright, no, this is not hardcore. Sorry to disappoint. If you're gonna head off because of that, that's totally cool. But yeah, no, I don't play hardcore just because it's not... Oh, cool. My Necro crashed. But anyway... No, I don't play hardcore for mainly because mainly because like if shit hits the fan on the servers, like if it lags like shit, and that has happened before, then I am not going to sit around and be like, oh yeah, it's just there's too many things that could go wrong. There's too many things that could go wrong in the process of playing hardcore, especially when it's not single player. If it's single player, then maybe, but like certainly not fucking on this private server that I'm on right now. And besides that, I've always been a softcore player. I much enjoy the freedom of just being able to relax and chill. That's just my take on it personally. Okay, so give me a second. I know that it's a black screen. I just need to adjust myself. Okay, there. This is the wrong window. There we go. Let's give this another go. I really can't wait to get a fucking Enigma. He popped already. Oh, cool. Kinda wish he'd told me that when I backed in. Okay, please don't say I don't know. If he has no idea, after my TP, okay, good. At least he knows. Alright, let's check this out. So how are you doing, great idiot, if you're still there? Wait, what? Well? Oh! Oh, there he is, I see. PNB Amulet. Once again, I would help him out, but... Actually, you know what am I doing? I can just amp him, and then my Merc will just... Oh. Why is this Diablo harder to kill than some of the other ones? That's what I'm curious about. He did get a bow. Okay, this is kind of odd. And I'm lagging like shit, so that's another problem. Yeah, I'm mildly confused. Why is my my Merc unable to kill him? Oh yeah, now he's doing it. Maybe it's because he didn't have treachery procced on him, or fade proc. No problem. Okay, who else needs? And if no one else, then well, I think that's good enough for me. Yeah, done my job, and then I can go back to farming, because, yeah, I want my fucking Griffins, and I want my Burr. And yes, once again, for those who are new here, yeah, this is 11-17-7. Nice. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna head back to farming now, because it doesn't look like there's anybody else who needs help. Yeah, I just wanted to show this off quickly. Yeah, so I've got my, can't find mine. Well, not my problem. Go here for Nature's Peace, Respect Token. Don't have either of those. Well, I have Nature's Peace, but I'm using it. Fuck that. But yeah, so for those who are showing up, I actually did get a D-Web today. It was a 1 in 50 D-Web, which honestly, that was painful to look at. That was honestly painful to look at, because if it were a 2 in 50, like, that would have been it. Oh, I'm in the wrong game, no wonder. Okay. One of these days it will be a Tal Ami, I swear. You know, that's one of the few items or one of the items that I've always wanted to get, but I've never actually gotten my hands on. Tal Amulet. And people make it sound like it's so common. It really isn't. Alright, gotta keep this ball rolling here. Nah, not the fastest of runs, but I'll take it. I really can't wait to get this Enigma. Maybe that should be my goal, to get a perfect D-Web drop. I would never finish this ladder. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I actually attacked with the D-Web by accident. Seriously, Lord to say hits like a fucking truck. Alright, I'm gonna start heading back, and then I'm gonna make the new game. I'm gonna try to fast clear it. And I'm pretty happy. I have 3 more mules of gold to go through. 2 more stashes of gold to go through. This guy's still got another 1,000,008. Some of my other characters have like 2 million or so. And I mean, I wouldn't even bother with picking up items and selling them, but it's convenient because I need to repair my gear anyway, so I'm not going to be out of gold for a long time. Possibly even by the time I get my Enigma, if all goes well. I really need to make like a tab for drops. Maybe I'll do that. I'm going to do that after this next run. Okay, well, that's cool. That nearly got me killed. Alright. I really do need to get a 5-5 poison fast though to socket this D-web with. Oh, it begins. People are gonna be talking shit about being in chat. There you go. That's not bad. As you guys can see, I managed to do a full clear of chaos in about a minute 55. Once I get my Enigma, I think it might even go a little bit quicker than that. Actually, that's another problem too. Because I don't have Enigma, I have to keep switching to Ondals. And when I have my Ondals up, I don't get the minus 25, or minus, I guess, 75% poison resist on my main weapons. Alright. There we go. Oh, Dimensional Shard, except it's non-unique, of course. And by the way, this is the thing too that I should note. I had to sit through, like, I swear, lots and lots and lots of dimensional. It feels like I've gone through a million Dimensional Shards, plus diadems, plus 5-socket faceblade. I might actually have one. You know what? I'm gonna actually get my. I need to get a mule on my mule account, or I need to get one window on my mule account because people keep asking, like, "Oh, I'm looking for this item," and I'd be happy to give it to them for free. This is kind of one of the reasons why I hold on to a lot of these items, because I know somebody will be looking for them. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, regarding those items I was talking about earlier, like D-Web, ooh. Yeah, when it comes to the D-Web that I got, I had to sit through lots of unearthed ones, diamonds and dimensional shards. Like, I was looking for the orange box for a while, and I didn't find it all this time. All this time I didn't find that. I didn't get any crazy drops, but finally, after seeing however many of those items, diadems and whatnot that I did, I finally got my hands on. Okay, hold on a sec. There's Griffs here. It's got an F, but it doesn't really have anything else. And it's called poison too. It's kind of shit. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, because I mean, it feels rewarding. It feels rewarding at last to get that web. But I don't know. I don't know if I should keep bragging about it. Like, that moment has passed, it's done and over, and I missed my chance to hype it up. Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's go see if I even... Alright, let's check this out. Do I even have web? I have a web sockets mule. Let's go see if this has it. Oh, I do have one. Oh, would you look at that? Ain't that convenient? Alright. Okay. Alright, next game. So I guess I'll just do it like that. Yep. No problem. Oh, right. Hold on. I'm doing this wrong. I'm supposed to have... Uh-oh. And I think it was 2099, actually. There we go. Alright, that's fine. There, nice. That actually looks pretty good. Just don't know where I'm gonna put it though, that's all. Yeah, I guess this might be okay. I don't know where I would put this though. I could put it even in... Yeah, that seems like a reasonable spot. Yep, that's cool. Nice, alright, I'll take it. Maybe a little bit higher up. That's good down there. Yeah, I like it there. Alright, let's keep it there. Yeah, in case the list grows, I'd prefer to keep it there too. Nice. Okay, let's do this. Oh, Archon Staff, ain't that something? Oh, that lag. Ooh, that's a lot of monsters. This is what this good old-fashioned Nova's for. Yeah. Part of me is wondering whether I should... what I should do with this thing. Like, I guess I should probably just sell my... Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna sell my old D-Web. I don't have a reason to keep it. Should I make like a Reddit post for it right now? I guess I probably should, shouldn't I? I have no reason to keep the old D-Web. I guess it actually allowed me to do more slightly more poison damage by about 300, but I mean... Actually, no. I'm gonna actually just post it on the Reddit. I don't know if I should do it now or later though. I kind of want to do it now. I don't want to bore you guys. This is probably another issue with me streaming. Like if I weren't streaming, I could just go and do it and not give a shit about you guys. But I kind of give a shit. So like, I gotta think like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go fucking do it. It'll take like 2 minutes to post that shit up. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm gonna have to skip a chaos run and spend the time actually putting up this previous D-Web up for trade because I like the one that I found. It feels befitting. Because this is my D. It's honestly tempting to just fucking personalize the damn thing. To be honest. Okay. Nice. Alright, so I'm gonna place myself right here. I'm gonna go and repair my shit, and then I'm gonna let my Merc just solo declone while I... or not declone, Diablo while I go and put this shit up for trade. Okay, I'll be back. Where are we on the slash Reddit here? Okay, so... submit a new... no, not a new link, new text post. So, what should I put as the text? With poison facet. Actually, I don't remember which poison facet I used though. Hold on. What poison facet did I use on my previous D-web? Is this meat scraper? Okay, complete shit is what that means. I think this was a -4 +5, which, in hindsight, I don't know why I... Oh, I know why, because I wanted to put a 5-5 in this one, so, okay, that makes sense. I didn't expect to get a D-web to replace this one. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I guess I'll just post this up for... Yeah, I'll put reserve at like 3.5, and then I'll let people duke it out from there. Yeah, I'm not going to sell this for any lower than 3, I think. So, -141 D-web with... -141 D-web. Yeah, this is actually a really big upgrade. This is like an extra -9% to enemy poison res, and more mana and life per each kill too. Okay. I don't feel right about setting the reserve to be lower than 3.5. I'm actually gonna put it at 3.5. 3, I honestly, if I'm being honest, I wouldn't fucking sell it for 3. What the fuck is up with these remixes? Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm done. Sorry about that. Now we're gonna get back to the runs. I wanna sell that. I honestly wanna sell this, I wanna sell this D-web. I'm up at like 3 ohms right now, I think, in my bank. Or like my... I have 2 ohms and a couple of like scrap runes, so total of about 3 ohms. So yeah, if I can sell off this D-web for like 4 or so, like I'm guessing that it'll be about 4. I could be totally wrong though. I mean, part of it is also I have a poison facet in there, but yeah, like I'd be willing to let it go for even a little bit cheaper. That's fine, but yeah, I'm getting closer and closer to Enigma every day. That's kind of the big deal here. So that's really nice. Okay, so let's get some Novas off. And by the way, there are some people out there who... And I wanted to talk a little bit about this. I don't know if there's anyone still here. Fishy Mancers. This is a very interesting... okay, let's just blow this motherfucker up. Okay, easy. There's a lot of people who talk about this notion of Fishy Mancers. And what I'm going to say is I don't know what it means to be a Fishy Mancer. This has always been kind of interesting to me. Yeah, when I say I don't know what it means to be a Fishy Mancer, what I mean is that there's like 3 different definitions floating around for a Fishy Mancer. The last time I heard about Fishy Mancers, it was somebody who has like 20 points Skelly, 20 points Skelly Mastery, 20 points Corpse Explosion. But this time, on Slash, that is, there's a completely different definition, and this new build that I've seen, which is just insane, where people put they max out amp damage, they max out corpse explosion, they max out, or they put points into Iron Golem, and then they put the rest of their points into Blood Golem. So their Golem has the maximum amount of survivability possible, while they proceed to just roll everything with their Merc, which has EBOTD Pike. It's a very interesting build. Like, I was wondering, like, there's all these people on the ladder right now who I looked at their items and I was like, huh, what is up with this build? I've never seen it. And then I watched it in action when Dan streamed it, and I must say it was probably one of the most insane builds I've ever seen. So I don't know. I've seen many different definitions of these fishy mancers. But right now, this build that people use with the max corpse explosion, max amp damage, I would have laughed at it, like, had I not joined Slash. But after seeing it in action, after seeing just how insane it is for clearing cows and how you can do sub 2 runs with it, I don't know. I just think it's pretty fucking, like, insane. Alright, so... Okay. I'm just gonna put this, I'm gonna go try to kill D because I want to actually see if anyone's put a, Nah, it doesn't seem like anybody has put a bid on it yet. You knew about the surprise clone all along. Ha! Yeah. Of course I knew about it. By the way, something else I should note. I am currently the number 5, I think? Yeah, I'm the number 5 Necro on Slash. And the more I look at this, the more I think to myself, like, this is me farming chaos nonstop. Like, from levels like 91 or 90 to 92, I've done pretty much nothing but farm chaos. That is a testament, or my level is a testament to how much time I've spent fucking farming, and that doesn't count the number of times that I've died and shit either. If we factor that in, oh man, I lost a fair bit of XP. But yeah, like this ladder, I haven't really been getting drops, and I've been saying that, and so have everybody else, but no, seriously, I don't think I've seen anybody who's poorer than I am at this level. Gonna craft. Rerolling it down with my runes less than Vex. Can you even do that? Wow, that's a lot. Oh, I see. Lots of Peace Skulls, eh? Pretty soon, I can't wait to swap out. Well, I shouldn't say I can't wait for it, but I kind of want to swap out my my amulet. Like, it's been a pretty sick amulet. 2 PNB and whatnot. 2 PNB, 18 dex, and a fair bit of res, but I really want to get it a swap for, or I really want to swap it out for, like, I really want to swap it out for a Maras. If I can get a Maras, that'd be... That'd probably be ideal. I could use the extra resistances. I saw a Maras up, actually, a Perf Maras, and I was tempted to pay for it. I actually had, because they were asking for, I think the bids went up to about 2, and I was like, alright, I'm actually willing to pay more for that Maris, but I opted against it. I just didn't think it's a good idea, considering I'm still... Okay. It's probably not a good idea to go and get a Maris right now, just because I'm still in the process of trying to get my, Enigma. Once I get my Enigma, pretty much everything else is luxury, or everything else that I get after that is luxury. At this point, especially because I have D-Web, my Nova's already killing like 1, maybe 2 at the most. Like two Novas is all it takes. Oh, chain boots, nice. Let's see what kind of shit I get out of this. Oh, hey look, 40 fire res. Too bad it doesn't have anything else useful. Okay, well, there you go. Okay, next run. I'm pretty happy though, like with the speed that I'm making on these runs at this point. These runs are coming close to about 2 minutes in some of them. Like on a really good run, I can get it like 1:30. These ones, well, okay. This is for like if I really want to clear everything. Like if I just went for the big 3 off of the seals, I could probably do these in sub 2 consistently, or like low density chaoses too. But most of the time, even without. I guess part of the issue too is I'm not using Corpse Explosion. I really need to start rotating into Corpse Explosion to actually increase the total amount of damage output that I'm doing. Doesn't feel extra laggy? Honestly, it's getting a bit better, or it's been a lot better, I feel, compared to when I started off the stream. Like, you saw what happened at the start of the stream. It hasn't done that since, so I don't know what's up with that. Okay, well, he's dead. Okay, great Hallberg. Okay. Alright. So, I can actually... Okay, first I need to actually chuck this shit. So, alright, nice. Drop that off for him. It's annoying to have to throw a lower res off, though. It would be nice to just get Nova off and be done with it. Man, I honestly, once somebody switches from anything else in the game to, oh well, okay, except I guess for Worldstone maybe, but like prior to spamming Chaos, I was doing fucking pits. Never doing that again. Next ladder, I think I made up my mind. I think I'm strongly considering doing fucking Poison Mancer again because I love this class. There's no other way I have of putting it. I really enjoy this class. This is probably the most fun I've had in working with, or trying to piece this build together. This is kind of a build I came up with, and also it's a build that is effective enough to clear chaos in under 2 minutes without an enigma, and without having to skip like immunes and shit. So I don't know, I really like this. I'm really liking this build. Bottom line, of course, there's the people who are doing that weird fishy-mancer build, who are far richer than I am. They just spam like cows and shit, and there's no way I can compete with that. But for what it's worth, I really like the way this has been panning out. Okay. You know what, I'm gonna pop this because I already have a bunch. Oh, hey, 3 to light skills. Anyone need a, anybody listening to this need a 3 to light skills amulet? This is not BNet, by the way, this is /Diablo, this is a private server. So, yeah, if you're looking for an amulet like that for your Sork on BNet, yeah, you're kind of shit out of luck. But if you're from Slash, yeah, I have a free 3 light skills ammy here. Okay, well, let's just... Okay, see, this is what I mean. That is a huge-ass mob density that's all gonna die. You don't get shit. Like, this is... Honestly, this... Farming this wave, or farming these monsters right now, if this were the pits... If this were the pits, you would never have stuff like this. Like, monsters die and drop shit left, right, front, and center, which is pretty insane. I don't know. I love Chaos. Chaos hasn't let me down. Like, it usually takes, like, maybe a day or 2 or 3 to drop something good, but it always puts out. And it's not like Cows either. Cows never puts out, and when you're in Cows, you're farming for runes. On Chaos, you can get just about fucking anything in the game, which I love about Chaos. Can't stop praising Chaos. It's okay. Let's just return that. Put it in my stash. So yeah, 2:30, I guess. 2 minutes 30 seconds. If we factor in having to actually switch between games and also repair my gear and do all that stuff. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, Charles armor. Let's picking that up. Actually, I wonder if I can just one Nova and kill. Like, that might speed things up a little bit if I just... There you go. I really can't wait to get Enigma. I'm getting sick of having to switch between my shit. I also hate how sometimes I get interrupted while casting my shit. Can't wait to get some, I don't know if people even have Poison GC, or Lifer GCs, because I could really use Lifer GCs. If I had Lifer GCs, then I wouldn't actually flinch back whenever I'm getting hit while I'm in the middle of like 30 monsters. That would be good. I think I missed a seal, but whatever, I can live with myself. Okay, so they're pretty much fucked, I think. Except this guy, apparently. Survived everything. Oh, circle it. Okay, so just gonna give this a good old Nova. Paladin skills, I guess I could... Some keys, Maras, and BK rings. Come to think of it, I could really use some BKs myself. Yeah, upping my damage would probably be good. Like, when I finally do get my Enigma, and my resistances are gonna go to shit after this. I'm gonna want to sub out some of these rings. I'm gonna really want to sub out some of these rings for BKs. I don't know why I'm doing Diablo. That was a yeah. I shouldn't really be doing Diablo. It's a waste of time. I can't get my Griffin's eye off of him. You can't even drop regular useful shit either, sadly. Okay, next run. I could honestly do seal bugged chaos as well. All I need to do is level up a Sork and then get her to like telly back and then pop the seal when I have my Necro next to the last seal. That is a possibility too. But I actually really enjoy being able to do the full clear, especially because I get the XP out of it, and, well, a lot of other reasons, I guess. I don't know what these kids are talking about. Oh! Oh, no, false alarm. I saw Death Mask, and I'm like, Andes. Nope. Okay. Iorin. Okay, I'll take that. And this. Have they done nothing but fucking amp me? I think they did. They've done nothing but spam amp on me. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's Sierra. Wow, Fanat pack. Make that cute. Alright, well, let's just get the... okay, jack shit. Possibly 10 to 15 hours. Can find key sets way faster than that. Ooh, amulet. Alright, let me guess. Not Amara's, it's an Atma's. Close, but no cigar. Oh no. Yeah, fuck that. Okay, well that was good enough. I'm gonna head back to town, sell my shit, and then I'm gonna move into the next run. Nothing too big. Oh, that was a lot of gold. That was a lot of gold. That was also a lot of gold. And this was also a lot of gold. Wow, I'm actually making money off of this run. And no one's ever gonna get an Atma or use an Atma, so fuck it. Is D2D2 online? Yes. Yep. So. Hey, how's it going, motion design? It's nice to see that you actually have the English portion of your name. So I actually know how to refer to your name, because if it were just the Russian characters, then I'd have no idea. Actually. I got 3.5 for that D-Web if you want. Okay, that's cool. I'm just gonna let it sit for a bit. Actually, motion design, this isn't a mod. This is the vanilla game. This is still the same good. Well, okay, that's a bit of a lie, and it kind of isn't. You're probably. This is, by the way, why /Diablo is the private server I play. /Diablo runs the vanilla copy of Diablo 2. It doesn't, like, if you take a look at like Median XL. It runs a modified version of the game. If you see like Resurgence, modified version of the game, the gameplay here is exactly the same way it was in 1.13. So like, built, like, it's not like any of the character classes have been nerfed, it's not like they added new content or new rune words. Nope, it's just a vanilla game, and that's just the way I like it. Having said that, okay, hold on, give me a moment. Would I take 4 for it? I guess I would. I mean, this guy's desperate, I can tell. Give me a second, guys, I just want to see. Yeah. Would I take 4 for it? Well, you know what? I can't see it going for any more than 4. What do you guys think? Should I just give the? Should I just trade this D-Web for 4 on crepes? Is anyone even here? Sorry about the motion design. I'm about to make a big trade here. I have a Death's Web, so. Should I take 4 or 4 for this D-Web? Should I let it sit? Huh. I paid 4 for mine. I don't think I can get more from it. It's got like a 4-5 socketed in it. Nah, I don't think I can get more for it. Tell him 5 now or ask to post for offer and give it a few minutes, few hours, whatever. Yeah, 4.5 AMG. I don't know what AMG means, but welcome. I didn't realize that there were so many people from Slash here. But yeah, motion design, I don't know if you're still here. This mod, once again, it's not a mod, it's the vanilla game. The main differences is that you're allowed to map hack, and the drop rates are a lot better. So every monster in the game will actually drop something. As opposed to on regular D2, where if you kill a monster, it won't always drop something. There's a 40% chance normally, or 42% chance, I think, that it won't drop anything. But here, that 42% chance that they won't drop something gets eliminated. Of course, that ties into player counts and blah blah blah, but I'm giving you the really shortened explanation. 5 or ask to post the 4 offer. Give it a few minutes. No, because I don't actually think that I'll be getting... Yeah. I don't think that I'll be getting any better offers than 4. I paid 4 for it previously, but I stuffed a fucking 4-5 facet, and that's why I'm kind of like... Alright, should I just... Arna, you're saying 4.5 AMG. Are you saying you're willing to spend 4.5 for it? I'm not sure what this acronym AMG is. B. Nope, nope, nah, no, I can't get my Enigma with just the 4 that I got from them. Yeah, you're right. I'm in no hurry, so I'd chill on the trade, but the demand might go down. I am making back what I paid. I paid 4 for the D-Web, and I paid half. No, sorry, I didn't pay half. I stuffed a 4-5 facet in the D-Web, but I found it. Like, I actually got it off of, I'll buy that. Yeah. But yeah, oh, I'm gonna tell you. Okay. No. No, no, no. He doesn't have a J mod. The thing is, the Slice Play is saying, oh shit, he got the Monarch that he wanted. That's not true. He... Okay, that's good. This guy's chill about it. I'll probably let it go for a day. CO is 4 by crepes. There we go. Yeah, no. Once again, it's not a JMod that he farmed. Like, look closely. Go look yourself, guys, at the thread he made. I would tell you guys what he rolled, but it's funnier if you actually go see it for yourself. Yeah, that's pretty good. Vex for 20 Maras, Old for 25. And this is another example of why I need a Maras. I need to sub out my rings, and once I sub out my rings, my res will go into the into the shitters. Although maybe not, because the only res I care about in Chaos Sanctuary is Light and Fire, and I mean, as long as I'm not on Ondals, my res are still pretty high thanks to my... Well, then again, I need to also do something about my shield too. Right now, it's got a P Diamond in it. I need to sub it out for a 5/5 Poison Facet. What do you do for level fast? There's a couple ways you can level quickly. I think you're referring to like on this server, motion design. But yeah, on this server there's a couple of ways you can level quickly, and it depends on like what you have access to, right? So what I mean by this is that here you can't... Okay, one sec, I'm gonna go back to town and actually sell some of this shit. So, on this server, there's not as many people on it, so there's really no such thing as Trist runs after the first few days. There's no Trist runs, there's no Tomb runs unless the ladder has just reset. And thus, you need either an Enchantress, or you have to join in on Chaos runs, or if you're like me, or if you're trying to level a character like me and you don't have something that can clear Chaos, then you could go farm pits with a side character getting stuffed into the corner. So yeah, right now if I brought my one of my side characters in here, if I brought my like low level, he could probably loot up a fair bit of XP because I'm farming Chaos, and Chaos gives really, really good XP. Okay, let's go. So yeah, if you want to level quickly, you either find a way to do Chaos, if you have a character who can already do it, and you just need to get your other characters to hang around in the same area, of course. If you don't have access to a high-level character, then... Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to deal with that last one. Yeah, so you can either go and do Chaos Sanctuary if you have a character who's capable of it, or level off that, or you could go and use the Enchantress. The Enchantress is a sorceress who uses the enchant spell to make it easier for lower level characters to farm. So that's another method. Nope, no. Just like original vanilla Diablo. Well, actually, no, that's true. You could still do Trist runs, Cows, Tombs, and Bale runs, but the problem is, and I'm going to show this in a second, on this private server, it's not nearly popular enough that people actually have Tomb runs up a lot of the time. A lot of the time, if there's Tomb games up, it's somebody using an Enchantress, because there's not enough people... Okay, let's just drink that before I get killed. There's not nearly enough people that you can actually have the... Oh shit. Okay, there you go. What other games do I play? Right now I play Dota 1. I used to play a fair bit of Dota 2, but I kind of, ever since... yeah, ever since that new stupid fucking patch came out, like Dota 7 or whatever, it's been... I've been very iffy with it. There's other issues as well that I've had with it, like matchmaking and whatnot. Okay, so... because of that, I've been very hesitant to come back to Dota 2. And I've stuck with Dota 1, because it's a lot more fun, I feel. Bit of a shame, really. I think that... yeah. Yeah, I told you. I saw that and I was like, yo, this is fucking priceless. Like, bloody hell. Anyway, hello everyone. My name is D2D2, as you can see here, and we are farming some Chaos Sanctuary on the /Diablo private server. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I do enjoy this. I do enjoy farming Chaos Sanctuary, and I do enjoy this build, more or less. That's just kind of how it is. I guess something I could talk about to rustle people's jimmies is that there is the ladder reset coming up for Diablo 2, like BattleNet, or as I like to call it personally, Botnet. And on Botnet, oh, I haven't actually replenished my charges, so I'm going to have to do that once I make it into the entrance here. There you go. So yeah, on Botnet they're doing this... It seems like they're going to be doing a ladder reset sometime early December, which is interesting. Early December is a very unusual time, I should note. Unusual in the sense that normally they would do it late November, but they're actually doing it 2 weeks late this ladder, and they're giving us a month of advance notice, which is very, very bizarre. They have never done this before, and Diablo 2 has been by and large a dead game from the developers, or from Blizzard, assuming they're not touching, like, if it's not for the ladder reset, they won't touch the game at all. Like, they don't give a shit, is how traditionally it's been. But yeah, this season, or this upcoming season, they've already given the announcement for it a month ahead, which has never happened before, at least not from my recollection. And yeah, so some people are theorizing that there's a patch. I don't personally think that there's going to be a patch, just because, like, the hints points towards a patch, but I feel like usually this is kind of, or for a lot of people, the hints points towards a patch, because, like, oh, why are they gearing up in advance, right? But it's like, no. What this could mean is that they're just because they deviate. This is the thing, I feel like a lot of people, I don't want to say it's just like other YouTubers and shit, but a lot of people, what they see is, oh, they're doing a reset, or they're doing something different from nothing, so this must mean that they're going to be releasing a patch, right? Like when they did the mass ban wave, when they changed the way declone spawns on BNet, it wasn't like, there we go. It wasn't like they rolled out a patch the following day, is what I'm trying to say. It wasn't like, oh shit, we banned all the bots, now we're going to release this new patch. Okay, well that actually they technically did. They released 1.14, I think, but like it wasn't, or 1.14C or some shit. But they basically left the game for dead after that. It's like, oh, here's 1.14, guys, and then they proceeded to do nothing after that for the next year. And now here we are, and now we're back at square one of, oh, well, it looks like they're doing something yet again different with the game, which is we're going to change up the date of ladder reset, which really fucked over a buddy of mine, by the way, because he was looking forward to getting into the reset himself. And it turns out that, and I'm going to bet you that no, it's going to turn out that, oh, hey, look, Jalals or Halals or however you fucking call the damn thing. But yeah, I bet it'll turn out that no, it's not like, it's not even like it's going to be anything too crazy. It's just going to be, you know, it's just going to be Blizzard doing Blizzard things. And yeah, once again, a rare Shaco drop. By the way, I've been on full fucking tilt this ladder. As you can see in the bottom left, I did find a D-web. I have evidence of this. I didn't just write it down there to try and garner attention. Like, I did find a D-web this today. That's my first and only orange box drop this ladder, or any drop that's worth more than 2 ohms. The thing with this, the thing is, I've been so tilted. Like, the entire time I've been farming Chaos, I've just been tilted. Like, when, I think, previously, a Shaco drop, I just gave it away. I was like, fuck it, I don't even care. I was so pissed off at the lack of drops I've had over the last 3 weeks that I just started giving away Shacos that drop. Honestly, if another Shaco drops on the floor, I'm gonna just give it away. Like, I don't need it. There is only this character, the orange box, and the purple box. Those are the only 3 things that I see for myself on this ladder right now. Purple box, orange box, and this necromancer. Oh, cool. Might as well just sell the... Actually, let's just throw this back on. And I'm gonna need a mule pretty soon. It's a bit of a shame also. I'm farming all this gear, but there's not enough people coming onto Slash that I can get rid of all of it. Oh, purple box and orange box. Okay, so I'm glad you asked. An orange box. Okay, so I'll start off with purple box because purple box is easier. On my map pack, if a rune drops, I guess I can't really show you right now, but anyway, if a rune drops, it will display on my map pack as a purple, well, sorry, if a rune higher than Gull, so Vex and upward, if a rune higher than a Gull drops, it will display on my map pack as a purple box, and if a highly sought after unique item drops, it will show up as an orange box. So in my case, if I were to drop my D-web right now, like, check this out, okay? Actually, you know what? No, fuck that. I'm not gonna try and test that, because if the server drops in that instant that I drop my D-web, then yeah, no. Like, I think I'm honestly gonna become a salty bitch for the rest of my life. So if I were to drop my D-web right now, it would actually display it as an orange box on my map pack. There you go. So I got nothing off of that. Okay, wow, these guys are tanky as shit. Like, my Merc was dueling them for a year. Can you post the orange box's configs? No, because I don't know how to configure any of the... Honestly, if I could configure my... If I could actually configure my settings for map pack, I would have actually changed my settings so that it would display to me any item that's worth more than 35,000 gold. Or, well, at least 35,000 gold. But anyway, regarding the orange boxes, dude, that's default on my map pack. This is like, I'm using the basic standard BH map pack. Like, I would use Lolly, but there were 2 problems with Lolly. One is that there was a memory leak, I think, on my computer or some shit like that. I don't even know what that word means, memory leak. All I know is that, when I tried using Lolly, it went really badly. Diablo 2 would lag like shit. I think the map pack prevented me from even logging onto the server. I don't know how that works. And the other problem was that when I could get into the game, I think that what happened was that some of the items on the floor were ones that I actually wanted, but that weren't displaying. And I don't remember how I found that out, but when I found that out, I'm like, no, I gotta turn this shit off. Then, of course, they have game name autofill, and you might think, oh, that's a great thing. Where if I name the game, let's say D2D2-1, and it would switch it from D2D2-1 to D2D2-2, and that's all fine and dandy, except my muscle memory is used to doing this, right? I just go 3 and 3. And so because of that, it actually slowed me down since I couldn't adjust. I just could not adjust no matter what I did because I'm used to, oh, I need to make a new game. I'm just going to title it 3 and 3. And then, anyway. Sorry, I digress. The orange box configs, once again, I'm using the basic BH map pack. I'm not using Lolly, which means I don't get access to some sweet features like game name autofill and being able to see how much XP I'm making per run and shit like that. But honestly, being able to see the items that I want to see, like Vexes, Chams, Sirs, Burrs, Jaws, and so on, I think honestly, this is definitely worth it. Worth the trade-off. I could also spend the time to try and configure shit, but once again, my computer doesn't doesn't get along very nicely with Lolly, so I'm not even gonna bother. Maverick, I'm guessing you're using Lolly, by the way. That's why I'm saying these things. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, once again, I don't want to take the time to go figure out how to configure Lolly, but at the very least, I'm under the impression that even through configurations, I wouldn't be able to solve the issue with the memory leak causing me problems on my computer. Where's my key runs? Well, my understanding is that the price of... yeah, my understanding is that the price of D keys went down from Vexed Gull for 9, so... after that, I was like, alright, well then I'm just gonna start farming Chaos, because it's not profitable anymore. But I mean, if you'd like, and... I mean, like, here's the thing, I've been farming Chaos today, and I actually found a D-Web, and I'm pretty happy about that. This is the D-Web I'm using, by the way. I swapped it out, and I'm really pissed off about this, really fucking pissed off about this. It's a fucking 150, not a 250, a 150. If this were flipped on the heads instead of the tails, I would actually have a fucking 250 right now, which is pretty insane. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, yeah, I know that people want keys. Well, actually, no. My understanding is that the demand for keys went down. That's why I stopped farming them. Otherwise, I'd still maybe be farming Neolithak right now. And here's another problem too. This build that I'm using is only limited to farming... Okay, hold on a sec. Let me just... Alright, nice. This build that I'm using is limited to farming only Neolithak. Like, I could go farm Summoner, but I'd go broke fairly quickly, and the time to do those runs just isn't worth it. T-keys are out of the question for 30 different reasons. I've flooded, like, I have removed my own demand, or the demand on the market for D-keys, which is the very thing I'm farming, I'd say. Unless you guys really still need D-keys, but then that begs the question, who the hell is farming T and H keys? Yeah, no, if it were 250, I'd be literally 3 lakes away. I don't know what you mean, 3 lake. But I'm gonna be on a second bid war. I think you're referring to the... Oh yeah, there was a D-Webs that was perfect previously, that I think people were paying top dollar for. Life after every kill. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't care, dude. I don't care about this LAEK crap, like... Well, actually, my LAEK is 12. I thought that was the max. I also looked at the rolls on that, and I'm just like, dude, this is an almost completely perfect D-Web. But of course, as people say, close is only close or useful in horseshoes and hand grenades, I think was the old saying. Still, though, it doesn't stop me from being bummed out about it. It's the mana roll first. Yeah, dude. The fucking mana roll. Like, oh. Like, oh no. I don't have a high no, dude, 250. Like, if it were 250, that's all people would need to see, and then I'd be swimming in fucking high runes right now. Honestly, I could probably even sell this D-Web for a good amount, but I'm not going to. It's not for sale. This is my D-Web. I found this fucking D-Web, and I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna fucking use it. Even if it were a 250, I realized, I thought about it, I'm like, no, because I can always get an Enigma. Like, if I sell this, I can make myself rich this ladder. If this were 250, but I probably wouldn't, because this is like, this would be a novelty. Like, this was my find. 250 150 D-Web. Even as a 150, I'd still brag that this is my fight. And it's usable, that's the best part. My Necro farmed a D-Web, which he can use. That's pretty... It's tempting to personalize it, but I prefer it unpersonalized. I considered it. In case I ever do find a better D-Web, I'd really rather not run into this issue of, oh shit, well, D2 fucking personalized, and I don't want this, whatever. That would be a pretty embarrassing way to not be able to sell my D-Web. And yeah, I'm not looking forward to that, so next game. I'm liking the tempo of these runs. Two minutes. I'm starting to get in the groove. Yeah, so you were using BH and then you went to the new one that comes with the HD mod. Yeah, that... yeah, I didn't want to try to figure that out. I had a feeling, like my gut instinct was telling me that, oh, if I use that map pack, then there'd be something, like, it's in beta, there's bound to be bugs, almost certainly, and I really don't want to deal with that. Like, I have this perfectly working map pack, like, it does everything I want and need it to do, so I don't really care. I don't really need the world's greatest map pack, I don't need to be able to see 3 screens away, and honestly, I'd actually feel like I'm cheating by looking 3 screens ahead, which is admittedly a bit ironic, considering that, yeah, I'm using a map pack already, so who gives a shit, but for me it does matter. The notion of being able to actually hit monsters from like 4 screens away with Blizzard is just kinda, it doesn't sit well with me. Okay, so let's just pop this shit open. But yeah, no, it's funny too, I was watching Dan's stream the other day, and he got a, he actually got a fucking orange box drop himself too, and I watched the item drop off of fucking, like, Lister. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to do that right now. Normally I would, but no, not in the mood. But yeah, he actually had an orange box drop. It turned out to be a COA, and before we dismiss it as being a shit drop because it's a COA, it turned out to be a 2-socket, 14% DR, 30 res COA. So it was 1 point off perfect. 1 point off of a fucking perfect oh, Geets. Geets! 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 Oh, hold on. Geets! 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 Hold on. Day of perfect fucking drops. Just gotta update this shit. Okay, so how do I align this to the left? Oh yeah, there you go. Oh yeah. 40, what is this shit? It was, okay, 95. This is really fucking sad. I don't even... 95 MF, or no, what? 95 40 14. There you go. There we go. Very nice. I tune in each time before Geese drops. Scene 3 on my stream. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, dude. This shit's pretty fucking cray. Okay. Well, that just happened. There's like shit that just dropped, so I'm just gonna take my barb and sell them because why not? I might as well refill my shit too. Yep, I'm telling you guys. When it comes to Chaos Sanctuary, the game never disappoints. Alright. And yeah, once again, Chaos Sanctuary, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I guess gentlemen. I wonder if there's any female players on Slash. It's a random thought that just occurred to me. Are there even any females who play on Slash? I doubt it. But, hey, you never know. Okay. So, let's move on. Next game. Okay, well... Can't wait to get Enigma, honestly. Once I get Enigma, I can just run over to the waypoint instead of having to... Anyway, whatever. Yeah, nope, this has been a great day for drops. What can I say? Yeah. I mean, these rolls have been fucking perfect. Something to just go make a Hodo. Honestly, I feel like today, if I were to ever make a Hodo, today would be the day where I stand the best chance of making it a perfect one. Okay, seriously. I don't know why I'm taking so much damage here. Okay, there you go. It's funny because, like, Maverick, when I saw the Geeds drop, I was thinking to myself, I feel like this is gonna be a fucking perfect Geeds. Like, I didn't want to say it, but I was feeling it. Hell yeah, yeah, dude. Hyperion Spear. Actually, I am curious. What is a Hyperion Spear? I actually don't know. Ariox Needle, okay. I totally forgotten. Oh, oops. There we go. Oh, okay. Sorry, I had to scratch an itch. There we go. There's a small charm. And let's see if I can actually make useful out of it. Nope, of course not. Oh, look at that mob density, though. Look at how many fucking monsters there are there. Shit. Alright, well, let's go sell some of this. Guess I'll just buy out these, and might as well just go and... I don't know. I guess I'll just keep farming more Chaos. And hopefully it's not getting too boring. I don't know, like, the thing I love about Chaos is it doesn't get... I've officially begun streaming. Nice! Alright, well, I think that can be something. Well, sometimes I wonder. Well, I guess people enjoy knowing that there's other people alongside them in this whole Slash thing. Although, I really do wish there were more people streaming on Slash when I think about it. Not because I want to like listen to them in the background while I farm or anything. I actually do prefer complete silence when I farm. But because I actually want to see how people play the game. Like, when I see Dan play the game, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is like... I feel like it's... I want to say next level, but no, that would be too much credit. Okay, well, he's dead. What I mean is, like, you got people out there who on day 2, day 3 of ladder, they have like the most insane gear, the insane items, and I'm wondering to myself, I'm thinking to myself, like, how do these people, are these people just super lucky? How on earth do they manage to get themselves like Shaco on day 1 of ladder and Enigma on day 2, right? Like, wow. And of course, I wouldn't go as far as immediately guessing like, oh shit, these guys must bot. What I really do wonder is, hey, like, I want to see how these guys play the first few days of ladder. I want to see if they just run AT non-stop, and if they just get fucking like, you know, Burroons dropping off of random monsters, because I don't usually get that. Although, I guess 2 ladders ago when I was running my assassin, that did happen, where on day 5 I got a Griffin's Eye. It wasn't a bad one either. It was like an 1812. And at the time, Griffins were going for at least 10. This ladder, they're still going for like 13, which I think is fucking insane. But anyway, bottom line is, yeah, I want to see how people's I guess luck matches up in comparison to mine, and just how they MF. Do they do chaos clears in like 3 minutes? Do they do it in 4 minutes? Do they do it slower, faster than mine? What builds do they play? Do people enjoy playing different builds? Do people use bow barbs? There's so many different styles of playing Diablo 2, and I really enjoy. I would really enjoy looking at other people play. Like this, I'm glad that Dan started streaming, or did a few streams, because I actually finally got a chance to see like why people use this build of amp damage, or maxing amp damage, maxing blood golem, maxing corpse explosion, and then dumping the rest of the points into iron golem. It's so that they could go and just farm cows non-stop with insane and amazing efficiency. Have you guys even seen those streams, or Dan streams where he's done that? Where he's just taken his they call it a fishymancer, by the way, which is weird because that is not the Battle.net definition of a fishymancer at all. It's insane, this fishymancer build that they've been working on, or that they've been using. You put you basically get your merc to kill one cow. Actually, no, sorry, it's not an... They can either use an EBOTD Warpike for this build, or they use Infinity. Of course, Infinity is the end game. So... Oh, no. Okay, hold on. I don't know how my merc died so quickly. I was paying attention to his life, but I feel like it dropped, like, instantaneously. Anyway, yeah, no, but regarding this Fishymancer build, so you have a merc that outputs the maximum amount of damage possible. You give him a Fortitude, you give him a an EBOTD Warpike, or like an Infinity Colossus Volge, and he just does one hit. Especially with amp damage, you just amp damage on whatever monsters you want to kill, and then you just throw your merc at them. And the idea is, if your merc goes in and then tries to, if your merc goes in and kills off one cow, and then everything's amped around that cow, because of course they'd be, given that you amp damage them properly, and given that you lure monsters in, hoard them in using Bone Wall too, then that's it. You just blow up a couple of cows, and boom, 3 screens of cows dead, just like that. Because the radius of amp damage and corpse explosion becomes so huge as you level it more and more that it's absurd. It's insane just how brutally effective that build is, and I'm impressed that people even came up with it. Like, just wow. It makes me wonder if anyone's ever used it in BNet, because I've never seen a D2JSP guide addressing this build, or at least I've tried to look up Fishymancer, and evidently there aren't any such builds for it, or guides for the build. Okay, and I think that's it. Guides for Fishymancer? Yes, so Incendies, there are guides for the Fishymancer, but the Fishymancer on Battle.net is quite different in its definition from the one on Slash, or at least the way it's developed. The Fishymancer guides you'll see, guaranteed, it'll be like, oh, put 20 points into Skeleton Mastery, put 20 points into Skeletons, put 20 points into Corpse Explosion. But what they won't tell you is that compared to this build that people came up with, well, I don't think it was on Slash that people came up with it, but still, compared to this build that I'm talking about, it's basically fucking dog shit. It's total dog shit. Like, people might try to be like, oh, well, summoners get... No. Dude, like, look at how quickly a Fishymancer, like a a corpse explosion, or I don't want to know what to call the builds anymore. I guess I'll just call it like slash Fishymancer versus B-net Fishymancer. Look how quickly a slash Fishymancer can clear out cows compared to how quickly they can clear out cows like a summon, like a BattleNet Fishymancer build can. And yeah, it's just not even a contest. It's absurd. It's just not even. It's not even fair. Should do a 24 and drink myself in a coma during the last hour. I wonder if this guy's actually gonna do a fucking 24-hour Pendle stream. That sounds like the. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds stupid as all hell, but. Oh, lubricated mail. Oh, okay, well. Yeah, I'm on board with that one. I just heard you talking about a new build. Okay, so... okay, I'm gonna have to say most of it over again. Give me a sec, let me just farm this up and then I'll... Alright, well, I'm done here. There, nice. And then I'm gonna start up the next run. Oh, maybe today I can even make it to 93. No, that's ambitious. I don't think I'll be playing all day today, though. That's the big catch here. In fact, I might actually consider taking a break in a couple minutes. You know. But anyway. So okay, so what I was talking about regarding these builds, is that there's a build that exists on Slash. I don't know if it exists on well, I'm sure somebody out there on BNet has it. But the build goes like this. You put 20 points into Corpse Explosion, you put 20 points into Amp Damage, you put 20 points into Blood Golem, you put a bunch of points into Iron Golem. And I think there's something else I'm missing. But yeah, basically, 20 points Corpse Explosion, 20 points Amp Damage is the core part of the build. And I guess the Golem that you raise up will be like an Insight. You max out Blood Golem so that your Iron Golem has the max amount of health possible, but you turn it into like an Insight Golem so you don't run out of mana. So then your Merc has like a high damage weapon of some kind. So like maybe like an EBOTD War Pike, right? Are you still on board with me? Let me know if I'm confusing you, but the basic idea is using Corpse Explosion and using Amp Damage, they amp all of the monsters on one screen and the next in cows, or, sorry, yeah, just on one screen and the next, and then they proceed to just spam Corpse Explosion. And they also do a bit of Bone Wall to lure mobs as well. And you know what build this is super effective in? Or what area this is super effective in? Fucking cows. You go and do cows with this build, and you can clear monsters so quickly. Oh, there you go. There's a Pull Rune. See, I'm telling you, like, Pull Runes are... Anyone want a free... yeah, anyone want a free Pull Rune? Anyone want a free Pull Rune? I'm giving away a free Pull Rune. That's right. I'm on tilt. I'm still on tilt. Like I said, I've been giving away shit that I really don't need or want. So anytime I see, like, red boxes, I'm like, alright, do I need this red box? And if I don't, then I'll just give it away. So yeah, like I was saying, that's the main idea behind the build. The main idea behind the build, this is of course assuming players 1, and this is why people use it in players 1, because yeah, Corpse Explosion, if you Corpse Explode something, it'll pretty much kill whatever's around it, assuming they don't have resistances to fire and physical. But then again, it doesn't even matter, because if you just amp them, they won't have resistances to physical, so... Is wipe? I don't know what you mean by is wipe. But yeah, there you go. That's the build. It sounds so simple, but it's so brutally effective that I look at it and I'm like, wow, it's impressive. It really is. Well, I mean, I guess I could... whatever. Late game... No, dude. No. Don't even... No. faster early game? No. Like, okay, let me see if I can go pull up a video, because it's easier to show you what that build can do. Okay, so give me a sec. I want to see if I can actually pull this up. Fishymancer? I think that there should be a video on it. Yeah, this looks about right. Google Jeebus Cow Run. Yeah, I think I've got it. Is this the right build? Yeah, here, let me show you. Unless you can clear something this quickly, in no way is it the case that with late game gear there won't be a difference. No, like, watch that and you will see, and you will understand just how brutally overpowered that build is in Players 1. I don't say this lightly. I'm normally very like, okay, you know, some builds can perform better. No, this build was born for cows. This build, it was like Blizzard said, okay, fuck every other build in the game, fuck the cows, this is it. Play it on screen? Okay, yeah, you know what, oh shit. You know what, I'll play it on screen in a sec. Let me just, let me farm up this, this wave, or this mob of monsters, and then I'll play it on screen, because you need to actually see it to understand just how strong it is. Okay, so let's just. Oh, hey, look, Corona dropped. All right, give me a sec. Let's pull this up, because you guys gotta see this shit to believe it. I just have to find a way now to put it into windowed mode. How do I pop this shit out though? Maybe I could monitor capture, I guess, but. Can I even... I guess I could just, like, monitor capture or something? I don't know. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Alright, this'll do. Yeah, alright. So... Actually, I don't know what that looks like on my screen, though. You know what? I'll just... Yeah, this is fine. Okay, you know what? No, let's just skip to the good part. Okay. Here. Okay. So watch this. Makes a secret cow portal. Okay, watch this. Bone walls brings the monsters to the yard. Boom, dead. Everything's dead. And of course you have map packs, so you can see just how quickly these monsters drop. Dead. Actually, I don't know if he's maxed out Corpse Explosion. I feel like it's a little bit, the range is a little bit lower than what it should be, but yeah, like, this kid's just making them to his fucking playground. That's what he's doing. Yeah, you're right. It would be faster at killing bosses, but like I said, this build was I'm talking specifically about Players 1. Like, Players 1 farming cows, this is like, nothing beats this. It's just busted, like, what the hell? Oh, and regarding this idea of summon mancers, right? You need to get those. You need to get those summons somehow. It does take time to make summons. Those don't come without a cost. But then you have your Infinity Merc here, who could actually solo most of the bosses on their own in Players 1 too. So that's something to consider. Unless you're talking, of course, about Ubers, at which point it's like, okay, well then yeah, they're better for clearing Ubers, but. Anyways, yeah, you see now this build. Okay, then he goes at it again, and how long is this? How long were these runs? Oh, look at that! But I just want to show that to you, by the way. Look at this. Look at all those monsters. Look at that. There's so many. Then boom, they're gone. Look at that. The radius on that corpse explosion. Everything in this area just died instantly. from that corpse explosion. Like, anyway. Enough circle jerking over this build. You get my point. It's pretty insane, I would say. So, oh, oops. I guess I didn't actually. Where's my window capture? Okay, no, this is the wrong one. Okay, that's not right. Sorry guys, I actually don't remember for some reason how to... I don't remember how to make a window capture. Well, this is kind of awk. Is it this one? I guess maybe it's screen capture actually. Oh yeah, there you go. I think this looks about right. There, that looks about right. Sorry about that. I just show mouse. Okay, don't show mouse. Actually, I don't know why. Oh, actually, no. I do need to show the mouse. Exclusive window capture. I don't know what exclusive window capture is, and also I don't know how to stick to title, client area. There you go. That's a lot better. That's what I'm used to. Sorry about this, guys. This was a bit of a... I went full retard on this one. Okay, back to it. So, yeah, I'll just start this one from scratch. I know that there's still monsters in there, but I'd rather have my tempo. Gunmerc CE and Amp Max will bow the same thing to do with Blood Golem, really. The reason you don't see it much in public games is because CE doesn't scale with players. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Of course, when you're playing on BNet, the story is completely different because there's no such thing as no drop zero. But here, where no drop zero, it's no drop zero across the board. Like it's insane. Or play as one farming. It's just pretty busted. That's the takeaway from all this. And people are taking advantage of that setting, by the way. This last ladder, I didn't see this build at all. But I guess that's because, of course, back then it wasn't no drop zero. But then once they set it back to no drop zero, everyone was like, okay, well, it's time to whip out this bizarre build, which actually kicks the living shit out of everything on Players 1, turns out. Or at least kicks the shit out of things in cows. Its effectiveness in Chaos, I'm not so sure about, but yeah, it's specifically it's devised for farming cows. Like all those cows will drop something, and it's on yeah. So all those cows drop something, and it's on like 1.5 minute runs, which yeah, that's a lot of potential chances to get those runes, which is what people are going for. The main drawback is that you probably won't be getting, I would like to think, any like orange boxes, D-webs, Griffin's eyes. I don't know. I'm actually not sure if they. I think they can't drop in cows. I could be totally wrong though. Got full gear. Only thing I needed was Enigma, but farming got me at the end. Are you talking about for Slash? You're talking about? I'm assuming you're talking about Slash and not BNet, but still. The thing with the Druid, the really nice thing about Druid on Slash is that no one Slash. Yeah. Okay. So the thing is, right? On Slash, the very big upside to playing as a Druid is that no one actually wants to. Druid items are virtually worthless. Like, I will give you the Jalals I found earlier today, which I actually didn't even write in the drop section, but then again, why would I? I would give the Jalals to you for free. Like, I don't give a shit about Jalals, and I don't think most of the people in this game do either. But for a druid, actually, what the hell does the Jalals do? I pick this item up all the time, and I still have no idea what this fucking thing does. Let's see, where is it? You know what? Let's just ID this shit. Yeah, so basically, even a Shaco beats that out. But yeah, you could get. I think Shaco beats that out. But yeah, Jalals you could get away with that, using that for a while, and you wouldn't have to pay a gull for a Shaco. So, once again, ups and downs to playing everything. The ups to playing as a druid is no one plays druid, so you'll have an easy time climbing the ladder, and also you'll have a much easier time trying to get your starting gear. And most of that gear will carry you through until the end. Like admittedly, your most expensive mid-game item will probably be like a Hodo. Well, and I guess Mara. Yeah, it really depends. Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking Halals or Jalals, but then there's also like those rune words that you could probably, I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, on the botnet Fishymancer build is also really strong, because, well, summons are no joke, like, don't get me wrong. But if you want speed, like, you gotta factor in everything. You can't just be like, alright, well, and I'm saying this from, like, just kind of like from a theorizing standpoint, right? Like, oh, you can't just be like, oh, alright, well, once you have all of your summons up, the runs will be roughly as quick as if you were to do it the way Jeebus did in that video. Well, I mean, of course, it does take some time to get those summons. It takes like whereas with the Fishymancer build on Slash, it's like, okay, well, you can get in, quick kill, quick out. But of course, once again, on Slash, the drop rates are quite different, so that's also something that needs to be considered as well. Yeah. This is also why I'm going to point out so many people are rich compared to, I'd say, me and some of the others who are here on the stream. I would say, like, okay, yeah, I don't know if Laws is watching. I don't know if Enjoy It is still here, but like those guys, they're richer than I am by a significant margin, so I can't really speak for them. But to some other people who are kind of like in the same boat as me, who still don't have the first 10 ohms, or their first 10 ohms, yeah, like, you see builds like this and you think to yourself, like, oh, well, no wonder I can't compete. These guys are farming cows far faster than I am. Like, yeah, I'm doing chaos runs at sub 2.5, which is pretty decent by my definition, but still it took me a long time to get here, whereas people already had that build up and running, and yeah, they were able to do a lot with it. It didn't have Hodo and could use Arachno too. Late path 2, but still decent gear. Enigma was the main thing I needed. Yeah. But I mean, I like playing these, like, I think on day 1, or day 3, I was like #1 Necro, and I mean, part of the reason for that is that there aren't like 30 Necros going around trying to do bail runs and shit. Like, yeah, there were, but like there were way more sorceresses. There's always a fuck ton of sorceresses every ladder on Slash. That's just kind of how it is. Every ladder, there's so many sorceresses, and it's like, all right, if you want to be the #1 sorceress, well, okay, no, that's a bit of a lie. There's a good reason for that. Sorc is by far the fastest class to farm with. I just, no matter what I do, what I've done, what I've seen, no, once again, there's Slash Fishymancer, so there's that. But if you're a shitter like me, yeah, nothing will beat a Sorc. And so for that reason, there's lots and lots of Sorcs. But the problem is, if you're trying to compete with them on the ladder, if you're trying to get gear, aka Sorc torches, be prepared to spend more than, you have to spend above the curve on those prices. Whereas if you're trying to go for, like, let's say a druid torch, no one cares about a druid torch. They'll give it to you for free. All you need to do is ask, hey, does anyone have a free? Unless they're going to be a little bit stingy about it, or if they don't want to give it for free, then yeah, okay, that's fine. But a lot of people would just be like, okay, shit, I got a druid torch, I don't want it because this is a piece of dog shit. Unless they could use it on one of their side characters, you can have it if you're an actual druid, and I mean that helps you by quite a bit. That's what I meant earlier, by the way, by it's easier to get geared up early on. Some of the items, like Iraq and Hodo, will still be expensive, but things like Torch and Jalal's are definitely not. And early on, that is critical when you're trying to farm, when you're trying to get started up. The telly is just so strong, exactly, and that's exactly the point, right? Being able to telly, nothing beats that. Like, in this game, speed is so important. Clearing power and speed are so important. Like, the faster you farm, the more items you get on average, right? And I say on average because, hey, you know what? It's highly unlikely, but hey, maybe some guy walks into pits, kills one fall, and gets a burr in hell mode. Of course, hell mode. Yeah, that could happen. That's RNG for you, but I mean, as time progresses, by the law of averages, it should even itself out, right? Like, it should eventually even itself out, unless, once again, luck is super insane on one person, which does happen. And then, of course, there's Old and Faithful, aka Lower Kurost, that you can always do as a sword. Like, you can do Lower Kurost with any character class, that's true, but, I mean, nothing beats a Sork in terms of speed for clearing Lower Kuros, and I don't really think I need to get into why. If I did talk about why, it'd be a waste of my time. Faster than me in CS. Okay, that's nice to know. Once again, this is why I wanted to see other people do CS, because I actually wanted to know for myself, am I quick about it? Am I slow about it? I had a guy saying I do Seal Bug in 130, but granted, he's playing a Sork, and 2, he's doing Seal Bug, whereas I'm doing full clear. But yeah, once I do get an Enigma, though, my runs, I think, will go a lot faster, because I won't have to swap, I won't have to go over to Halbu every run and be like, oh, I have to repair my shit. Looking at these things, looking at these factors is very important when you're trying to figure out how to farm as quickly as you can possibly farm, and how to get as rich as possible without spending lots and lots of time trying to, like, I'm farming and farming, but I'm getting nothing. This is probably why I was broke as fuck in the first stages of the ladder. Okay, it was a combination of luck, I'd say, and also a combination of bad luck, or bad RNG, and also, like, there's just not as many monsters to kill off in pits as in Chaos. In Chaos, there's so many monsters. Like, next ladder, I might actually, especially knowing there's no drop 0, like fuck everything else, I'll probably just level up a bow barb and just go into Chaos Sanctuary, because it's the mob density is so massive. There's lots of monsters that die. There's so many chances to get item. Okay, that was lag. And there you have it. I'm gonna go and sell my shit. Messerschmitt's It's the it's funny because that's the name that was used for one of the items in Dota 1. But anyway, I started PoE to get ready for war. That's interesting. Would you accept a free enigma? Absolutely not. No, I would not. All the gear that I'm trying to, yeah, no, that kind of would kill the purpose, right, like, of me farming. The fun for me of this game is not to just go for the GG drops, but the journey to get my guy as powerful and doing these runs as quickly as possible. Yeah, self-found. It's not, I wanted to go as far as saying, like, oh yeah, self-found, but I'm not entirely self-found, of course. Like, of course I'm trading, right? I'm actually saying, hey guys, I have an ohm, or no, sorry, let me rephrase. I found a 5/4 cold facet, can you guys give me a gull for it? And then I'll use that gull to get other shit. That's a thing, of course. But for what it's worth, yeah, self-found currency and trade. Well, and then there's the other thing too, which I know what you're saying, and I'm sorry to nitpick, but I'm not entirely you know, no handouts on that front. Like, I'm okay taking a few handouts. This Trang Wing was a fucking was it a handout? I can't remember. Trang Wing was a handout, and Naj's Puzzler was a handout, but I think that's fair. And I don't really think I need to explain why. It's like, alright, well, these are items that are not worth anything normally to anyone except for me, and it's like, alright, I could pay up later, but I also took some loans. But once again, that's in the spirit of the game. I think it's fair to do that, and it makes the game more enjoyable, because it causes me to plan out a lot better, right? Last ladder, okay, seriously, this Stormcaster has to die. Okay, here we go. Didn't drop anything, but it was bugging me. Last ladder, I didn't take any loans or do this or do that. This ladder, I worked together with like Law's got an He got I think an from his forge, and I was straight up like, okay, dude, you know what? Give me that I will pay you back later, because I knew I needed the soul, or the bone armor, which is comprised of soul, and that got me started. If it were not for the bone armor, I probably would not have been able to do pits so cleanly. But because I had that bone armor, I was able to do pits with bone armor saving my ass because it kept reprocking. Of course, now I no longer need bone, and bone is essentially obsolete because I'm farming chaos. But yeah, just like, there's so much to consider there. So point is, yeah, I mean, if people hand you shit like sword torches or enigmas or D-webs, then it's like, eh. But if it's like, oh, this is an Archon with 513. I guess I could keep that one, and I think I'll probably use this game as the one for me to mule all my shit, and then go take a short break and come back. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in, everybody. I do appreciate having everybody dropping by, helping to get the ball rolling. Yeah, exactly. So getting the ball rolling is good, versus being given a ball already rolling. Yeah, exactly. Yep, exactly. Free items are free. Enigmas should not be free, is the general takeaway from all this. Alright, so let's... Oh, and it looks to me like this game's already made. I want to actually take a look to see who's... Oh, okay, well this makes sense. This is my game that I created, and it's just been hanging out here. Alright, alright, I want to go take a look to see on my thread if... Alright, so I'm gonna actually start getting rid of my shit. Druid skills, heavy bracers. Does anyone need Trang gloves, by the way? I'm gonna assume that people don't need Trang gloves, but, I mean, hey, it doesn't hurt to be too sure. 2 rejuves. Okay, no, I'm gonna drink this one, I don't need it. Okay, so this goes to my paladin. This also goes to my paladin, unless somebody else wants it. An Archon plate, alright. It's nice to know what's hanging out here. I'm probably going to need to refill these in a bit, but... Okay, let's go and start swapping items. I'll try to make this quick. Have a general idea of where everything needs to go, so just chill, I guess. Okay. Okay, well, I'm guessing no one wants the pull. Death Mask, Archon plate. Alright, so basically most of this shit is going to the Sork starter kit. This is what I mean. I farm items for Sorks, or for people who are trying to start out and whatnot, so that's pretty good. Okay, 514. Actually, I already have I have an Archon plate that's 514 and another one that's 513. That's nice to know. So now the next thing I need to do, Smite starter kit, pick up those Jitos. I think that's about it for this one. And Druid Starter Kit for the Jalals and the other thing. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, here we go. Those two. Sad, really. This is so little Druid shit drops for me. Anyway, whatever. Is this kid still searching for a fucking tier rune? Alright, fine. I'm gonna help him out in a sec. I just need to, just gotta figure out... when's my next stream? My next stream... that's a good question. I streamed today because I have a day off, but... Okay, somebody's got a tier 4. Alright, I don't need to deal with that then. So, this is actually... I don't need to stuff this on this character. I'll throw this on a different character. Okay, and that's that. Maybe my Necro? This will be perfect for whatever... I have an Andes on this guy. Look at that. Whatever. This is good enough. Okay. Well, that's that. Okay. So the next thing I gotta do, pretty much done muling here, is to gear my character back up to what it's supposed to be, aka I need to refill my TPs, put them in the right act, make sure the potions are okay, which yeah, they're good. I'm gonna make sure that I have my charges up. Yeah, 69 charges, and my armor is fully up. Oh, thank you. Yes, let me so you see me in my next stream. Okay, sounds good. I look forward to seeing you around. Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, see you around, dude. Thanks for dropping by. And keep in mind, make sure to try Slash sometime if you get a chance. I mean, you were here the entire time, and I'm gonna assume that you're used to BattleNet, not so much. Okay, wait, this is the wrong window. Yeah, so I'm gonna assume that you probably are familiar with BattleNet, but Slash is a lot more fun. Like, you're just gonna have to take my word for that. But yeah. What is Slash? Isn't this botnet? Oh gosh.